Whole body gonna be leaning because all your good stuff and waste out in your bag, and you shouldn't have chucked it in the bag. We gotta talk about hurricanes. Gonna be okay. If you live in an area that's affected by one, I figured this would be the best time to share the knowledge. Today, we shall discuss hygiene during a hurricane. How to smell good during a hurricane. You need to be prepared. Not when it happens, but before it does, and in case. Let's get into it. You must be prepared with your staple items. But even more important is the bag that you choose for it to be in. This just so happens to be an example. Get yourself a really sturdy travel bag. It doesn't matter what color it is. It matters if it's sturdy. That is first things first. You want to go over your exact staples as to what you feel that you will be using the most. Now you want to grab a notebook. Probably should have said that at the beginning. That's okay. Now that you have your bag that you're going to put your hygiene products in, that you're going to put your body care products in, you're going to get a really good feminine hygiene kit. I have a separate video here that will go over how to pack that. If you're a man listening to this, just double everything that you would use to clean your nether regions and put that in a separate bag. You should always keep that, whether you're traveling or not. With feminine hygiene, body wash, bar soap, body scrub, at least one of each of all different types, unless you know you don't like nearly every type of soap there is. The thing with preparing for hurricanes is not just the food side and the water side. You need your toiletries to make sure you're staying clean in case you have to go somewhere else. Feminine hygiene, body wash, bar soap, or whatever you prefer. Something relatively easy to bathe with. I would go for the body wash. Water it down to do it that way, unless you go over to somebody's house, then that's different. You're also going to need fragrance mist as well, and I'm going to get into that later. You need deodorant. I like clinical deodorant. This is clinical strength from Secret 48 Hour Soft Solid. As you can see, I wound up with 2 here. Once you have all your products, you want to pack that into the bag, and I'm going to go ahead and do a demonstration of that as well. Fragrance mists are really good to carry during a hurricane because you can refresh yourself. Now, most importantly, you're going to need water. You ever wonder why we're wiping out the stove full of water? Ain't just for drinking. In case you have to freshen up in a public bathroom, it happens. Here are detailed instructions. Or someone else's bathroom, the same things apply, except for if you go to somebody's house that you know, then I would strongly suggest you still implementing those steps, except for you'll be able to take a shower and or bath if they allow you to. More than likely they're going to allow you to. But you need water. If you're not carrying hand soap, which I strongly recommend, hand sanitizer in a pump or a squeeze bottle. This just happens, I'm just showing you it's a squeeze bottle, but it's a pump on this thing. In case you want to cut down on your water consumption because maybe you wash your hands with it, maybe you're going to be freshening up with it, maybe you've decided I'm going to freshen up at the house or anything like that, then you still want to have an alternative. Hand sanitizer is not a crutch to be on, but because you still want to depend on water and soap, good old-fashioned water and soap, but you still need to have this in case you need to do a quick sanitize. Now, once you have all your items, you're going to need to know how to pack these things. This just happens to be one that has a front zipper where I can put compartments in there and items in there. And I have I forgot to put a bottle of water in here to prep for something else. We're gonna zip this back up, but we gotta talk about this front pocket. If you have a bag that you've designated to pack for these type of things in a case of an emergency, I've gone over back to school emergency kit. This is hurricane hygiene emergency kits. If you have something kind of similarly made like this, that front part is for your more delicate stuff. So we're talking about toothpaste, we're talking about toothbrushes. You can either go for full size toothpaste or those travel size toothpaste and brush kits. Y'all know what I'm talking about for those that know. You catch those in the Dollar Tree, you can catch that in Walmart, other select places, and they're particularly where they like to place them is where those little baby size, half size, travel size hygiene products, the little baby, when I say baby items, I mean not for kids. I mean baby as opposed to size. So that's what I mean. Baby body wash, baby shampoo, baby, like they probably have baby shampoo in the baby size. Travel hygiene products. Target has a whole section full of that stuff too. This is the perfect time to take advantage of that. Now, don't wait until the hurricane and the storm to do this. This is something that you have to do ahead of time and just pack it of the bag. So where you go in and you use the items the most, you don't want to be going in the bigger cavity of the bag. You don't be going through that hold a little bit more. Put any lip balms in there, put any travel size body lotions, travel size body washes, shower gels, travel size, any travel size body care hygiene product. Put it here. So if your bag is kind of similar to this or designed like this, put that in there. This is the easy access pocket. Now we're done with that. I would venture to say deodorant, but that's for your after you shower or after you freshen up. Still put it in there. One of the first things you want to do after you're done freshening up, no matter if you're going to somebody's house or not, as you know, you want to reach for that deodorant. I like to think that. Other than the Fragrance Mist, if not at the same time. This bigger cavity, if you have full size products and maybe you didn't think to pack the travel size, you didn't think to buy the travel size body washes, we're going to use this as an example of body washes. Put them full size products in the bigger portion, the bigger cavity of the bag. When you're packing in the bigger size of the bag, bigger section of the bag, you want to make sure that any full size products, you're putting a cushion in between. So I would suggest getting hand towels, bath towels that you use for your full body. Fold up the bath towel and maybe start off with that instead of the full size products. And we'll treat this flap as the bath towel. Fold that up neatly, tuck it in there, use it as a cushion. Then put down your products. Then put 2 more hand towels and do it that way. Now the reason why I'm explaining it that way, and I kind of gave a little bit of a description how to do it with feminine hygiene, is because the way that you pack your hygiene products, you want to, 1, avoid blowout of any kind. 2, you want to make sure as you're packing your items, you're checking to make sure that each and every top to each and every bottle of everything, bars, I know that didn't rhyme, but okay, is locked on and secure tightly. You see this? You want it secure. Meanwhile, this is kind of loose. Make sure it's secure. Any screw tops, check them before you put them in the bag. Any pumps, mash them down. I'm gonna just demonstrate this. And make sure they're tight. This ain't going nowhere. This is it. Then when you get ready to use them, pop it open and get in the habit of doing that. Body lotion specifically to prevent lotion blowouts. Get a good piece of duct tape. Get a good piece of duct tape and right along those little flip tops that you push it and it kicks up and allow you to squeeze it out, and then you mash it back down and it closes. That is not the most secure way to store in a bag. That is not the type of lotion top that you just chuck in a bag, because you're bound to have a lotion blowout. That's why I'm saying pack and stuff bath towels and hand towels and washcloths in between your products. That's going to help with that lotion blowout in case you still have one, or blowout of some other product. Especially oils, you got to watch oils. If they have flip tops, you want to make sure, take a good piece of duct tape, then take something like hand sanitizer or real good sanitizing wipe. Wipe that cap. Wipe that cap dry of all oils, creams, or whatever. Do this for the lotions and the oils if you're going to pack them. If you're going to pack them. Something like this, duct tape the same. You just be doing it around the spray nozzle. And then make sure the screw cap is on tightly. Then it's secure. Right where the opening is, right after you close it, cut a custom piece to fit piece of duct tape. Put it over that direct opening after you have closed that lotion. Everything with a flip top. Body oils, everything with a flip top. Then, you know, you could still chuck it in the bag. You can still chuck the lotion in the bag. I wouldn't suggest it at that point either. But it gives you a sense of security. Fragrance mist, same thing. What I found is, if you don't twist the cap, if they're not made like this, they're the traditional fragrance mist. You twist the, make sure it's tight. That's why you can't chuck everything in the bag or in your purse or wherever you chuck it. Just how about we not throw the body care products to make sure the product don't leak out that you paid good money for? Because now the companies are recognizing they're not only releasing products, a whole line of a particular scent for you to layer and get that lasting goodness, they also pricing it accordingly. Let's learn not to chuck the products in a bag or a purse any old kind of way, okay? Because if you throw it, I'm putting this raggedy bag, then you pick it up, all my stuff is gone. No, whole body gonna be leaning because all your good stuff done wasted out in your bag, and you shouldn't have chucked it in the bag. Come on now, sis. Or brother, come on. All I'm saying is take care. You spent the money on to smell good. Take some care. Make sure that cap is closed tightly. If it's a lotion and it's real good lotion, put that piece of strong duct tape on it. You good. You ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. And if they insist on it, be like, well, you know, I don't want my lotion to just explode in my bag or in my purse. They'll pretty much understand. I've had that happen a couple times, and after that I had to learn to either not put the lotion in the bag or either use the duct tape method. You want to make sure you have your feminine wipes. Men, they have an equivalent for you. Wipe that tush. I saw it in Walmart. That gives me a good chuckle. Just like now. Make sure you have a good pair of clean socks. Good pair of clothes. Make sure you wash as many of your clothes and keep as many of your clothes washed as much as possible. You have change of clothes. Of course, your undergarments, undershirts, whatever you regularly wear in rotation, I would make sure get as much of it as clean as possible. You want to wear sneakers during a hurricane. You don't want to be slipping and sliding flip-flops. I almost suggest, I'm like, nope. Because you need that grip of them sneakers. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just dropping from experience, dropping some knowledge from experience. If you'd like to see more videos like this, where I give out hygiene tips and you like a good chuckle, on either side, there's going to be a playlist for you to enjoy. And I certainly hope you have enjoyed this session. I would sincerely appreciate it. Grab yourself a healthy snack while you're watching. And until next time, and be safe out there if you're within the path of the storm. Love you. When I think about love, it's one of the bravest things that you can do. It is patient. It is kind. It does not envy or boast. And it'll keep you on the coast of not being rude or self-seeking. Nor is it easily angered or seething mad. And it keeps no records of wrongs. It has no pleasure in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. And most of all,